Welcome back to another episode of Spectrum Dev with your host Max. In today's episode, we will discuss the top 5 programming languages that I recommend for you in 2024. Currently, in the world of technology, many software engineers, programmers, and other computer scientists use programming languages a lot to program their software and their own projects, respectively. What is a programming language, you might ask? Well, a programming language is denoted as a system of rules giving the computer instructions to perform a task. Depending on the field of computer scientists, there are some programming languages which can be very useful in those specific computer scientist fields. Here are my given recommended takes for the top 5 programming languages for 2024. Python. First introduced to me during the intro to computer science in college, I found Python very easy to learn and also understood its syntax, which is very minimalistic and easy for newcomers to understand when first learning the language. Despite taking computer science previously before coming into college with Java, which was my first language, in my opinion, if someone is new to computer science and is looking to write their first line of code, I would suggest starting off with Python, because of their syntax and also easy to grasp computer science concepts such as recursion, loops, if statements, while loops, and variables. Furthermore, in computer science, I really wanted to study specifically the artificial intelligence and machine learning topics of the computer scientists, but such Python has neat machine learning packages and math and data analysis packages such as Matplotlib, Seaborn, NumPy, Pandas, skcit-learn, and so much more. In my opinion, if you really want to focus on data science and artificial intelligence and machine learning, I suggest stick with Python because it can do a lot of the jobs for you, assuming you have good programming and data structure skills. C#, a language which is very similar to Java, yet the syntax is way simpler. I enjoyed C# and found it very useful to use as it has object-oriented programming concepts, just like Java, and is used quite in a lot of industry applications, from within back-end web frameworks to Unity games to Microsoft development. During my research project, which I mentioned in the last video, I was introduced to Unity and C# for the project. Even though I did not know C# when I first came in the research project, I was able to pick it up and found it easier to learn, just like Java. Furthermore, I revisited the language in my databases class, learning how to write code for migrating on a database to keep the Oracle database updated, and to also write controllers for each database column, and utilizing the REST API methods, which is a topic well discussed in the computer science industry. In my opinion, if you are looking forward to server-side web development, game development, or even Microsoft application development, I will encourage you guys to use C#. Trust me, it's way better than Java by a mile. JavaScript. This is a language I enjoy working with. However, the language can be a bit cumbersome, as any variable you can declare can be recognized as an object. With JavaScript, I got into web development, and it gave me the flexibility to implement functions throughout the applications that I've written, and the good thing about it is that it can run very fast when you test out the applications. Furthermore, I found the language very easy to work with the HTML and CSS, 2 programming languages that are meant for the web. And I also found it easy to send HTTP requests. I also enjoy working with JavaScript for backend development, such as Express JavaScript to handle the HTTP request the web browser sends to the server, as well as making modern full-scale web applications within React and other web frameworks. If you really want to work within web development or learn how to use a web framework, I suggest JavaScript can be a good starting point for you. TypeScript, like JavaScript, but even better for people who despise dynamic type languages. TypeScript has the capabilities like JavaScript, but instead it includes static typing, which I found very easy to debug code when I'm having trouble with code. I find it very reliable to run, and also includes object-oriented programming concepts as well. Like JavaScript, it can be very useful for web development, working with web frameworks, and also working with full stack development, sending server requests from web applications. If you're looking to find something stable while working within web development, or just looking to work on a large scale software project, then I suggest TypeScript is the language to go to. Trust me, it's way better than JavaScript by a mile. If you want to go into low level programming, but also want to continue to stick with the object-oriented programming concepts from high level languages, then I suggest C++ is a language for you. In C++, pointers and learning how to allocate memory and also manage memory is a fun thing to learn in the C++ programming languages. When I learned C++, I was able to make a lot of well-structured data structure and algorithm projects, as well as demonstrating operating system concepts such as system calls, resource management, deadlock avoidance, and job scheduling. Overall, I found C++ to be one of my favorite languages, and also consider it to be easy to learn overall. If you really want to go something to low-level programming, while also keeping the object-oriented programming concepts such as Python, Java, and JavaScript, and C++ is the language for you. And that's it. There listed are my top 5 programming languages that I recommend for you guys during the year of 2024. Python, C#, JavaScript, TypeScript, and C++. I want to hear what are your guys' thoughts about this, and what are your guys' top 5 programming languages that you will recommend for 2024. Please share them in the comment sections below. Peace.